Is it going up? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, higher. Keep going. No. Okay, there. Huh? Oh, you said you see red? You? I'll be all right.
Welcome, fight fans,
to the Fighters Boys Kick-Ass Podcast.
Your Fight Talk Authority.
Not to mention the most entertaining and talked about podcast with your kick-ass host, Richard ORTIZ.
You mad? Come at me, bro.
And his loyal kick-ass co-host, Senor Cole Escovedo.
Streaming live and worldwide.
Coming to you all the way live from a little place somewhere in Cali. The Fighters Boys
Kick-Ass Podcast.
Fresno, California. Well, I'm here in the Madtown, Madera, California, the 559. This is your host, Richard ORTIZ of the Fighters Voice Kick-Ass Podcast. We got a great show for you today. And those that are viewing live right now, I mean, you can see the screen already. I mean, this man needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the big man himself, the man, the myth, the living legend, the one who sat at the press conference and told his mama, we don't got to struggle no more, Mom. We don't got to struggle no more. And if you can see the size of his chain, because usually he had like a thin rope, and now he can pull a house with this map that he has right now. Ladies and gentlemen, he's making it happen, and we're talking about the former WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO. That's one WBC. We guys still got to get that. The man who wants his belts back. He's ready to break the silence. He's ready to get back in the ring, and we're listening for the bell to go ding, ding, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, Mr. Andy Ruiz Jr. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, how you doing, brother? Nice to be here back, you know. Fighter's voice. Just...
You know, I've been watching you, man. You're reinventing yourself. I mean, you're starting to follow your dream, even those small dreams, because your dream was to be heavyweight champion of the world. But I see you starting to venture out, and you know, you went shopping, you went taking care of mom, and you got your own YouTube channel, man. Tell us about your YouTube channel you got kicking off, because we're recording live on a YouTube channel, I believe, or at least we're taping there. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we are taping right now. Basically, my YouTube channel, it's something that I want my fans, all my supporters to tune in what I want to do, you know. This is a first journey for me of wanting to be in 110%. I've never been in 110%. So now that I got a new team, I got Eddie, I got Canelo advising me, working hard, you know. So I think I'm in a good position to prove people wrong again, you know. I think that's the main thing I got to do, and just get back on top, man.
Well, let me tell you this, and it's easier said than done. Andy, don't worry about proving people wrong. Worry about proving yourself right. Because once you got that, man, I mean, the rest is sky's the limit. You've done it once. And a lot of people can say, I've had a Rocky story, right? Which means, you know, like the Rocky Balboa story. But you know what? Your story is still in the middle of the chapter. Brother, you're still in the middle of the book. We got some more chapters to write before we get to the very end.
It is. That's why I want to get in shape. That's why I want to get back on track like I never done before, you know. And I want to be that Mexican Rocky. I want to continue my legacy. I want to keep on doing what I got to do to be on top, you know. My last defeat against Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia, it was different, you know. I didn't. A lot of people were saying that I was making excuses and all that. I just basically said exactly what happened, you know. And now that you're telling me about if I'm pinching myself, now I'm pinching myself to get back to reality. So now that I'm in the right team, in the right circle, I'm great. I feel great, and I'm ready to be back.
Well, let's talk about that right team. You got the right team, the right circle. How much of a transition did you have to make? When did you sit down with yourself and say, hey, you know what, Andy, you know, because sometimes we do talk to ourselves, I got to make some changes, some positive changes. What did you sleep on that? I mean, was it you made it right off the cuff, or it's something that revealed itself to you?
Yeah, well, it's something that it comes, you know. Once you see other fighters and well, after that tragedy, after the COVID-19, you know, we all took a break. We all relaxed. We all were with the family, trying to stay safe. But yeah, I was kind of sad, man. I was kind of disappointed in myself that I should have trained harder. So I was kind of hard on myself. So that's how I kind of woke up out of that little mentality that I had. So now I got to do what's best for me and my family, and let's get on top.
Exactly. Andy, I'm going to share something with you, okay? That particular day in California, I believe the fight started airing like at noon, right? So that day, and I'm going to tell you about this day, and I'm going to tell you how interested I was in that fight. I went to the gym. I knocked everything out of the way, and I said, okay, I'm going to go home, shower now, get ready to watch the fight. Well, you know, heaven forbid, man, I had an ulcer just erupt in my stomach. So they take me emergency to the hospital. They're about to do surgery on me. And, brother, I kid you not, I'm laying there. I'm in pain. But I said, put the fight on, and I'm holding it on my on that gurney thing as they're taking me in, man. But I said, okay, what round is it in? And the doctor goes, hey, he's going to have to put that away because I'm going to have to do this. And they're getting ready to put me under, you know, that stuff. So I had to get the phone, bro. But that's a real story. I've never shared it with anybody, but I figured when I talk to you again, I was going to share it with you.
Damn, I appreciate that, man. That's showing mad love. Imagine you heard and trying to watch my fight right there. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that.
Bro, that's real talk because my daughter was saying, Dad, put it away. Put it away. And you know what? Hey, I am who I am, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I was very interested in that fight. But, you know, talk to us about that, man. I mean, was he difficult this time? What changes did he make that he didn't what I'm saying is, why was it so difficult this time? Was that because of the weight loss and the game plan of Anthony Joshua?
No, I think they had a good game plan, but I think if I didn't gain 20-something pounds, I would have had the ability to cut the ring, to not follow him just like how I was doing, to throw more punches. So that's something that I could just say that it's kind of my fault for not being in top shape, you know. So if I was in top shape, I would have the ability to cut the range, to be more fluent, to let my hands go. But you know, things happen for a reason. He won me. He boxed good, but there was times when we would clinch and we would throw punches. It's like if I had him hurt, I would shook him up. All I had to do is just follow up and keep throwing punches. So out of 1 year, let me tell you this, out of 1 year, 2 weeks ago was my first time watching my whole fight. And tell you the truth, I did not do that bad, being out of shape, being how I was. It's crazy, man. So that's what gave me the motivation to get back in the gym.
And that's what I was telling a lot of people. I said, guys, he went 12 rounds. And he was saying, well, come on. There was times in the fight you're saying, well, come on. But, you know, there was no way he was going to engage because that was a beautiful game plan on his side. And, you know, a lot of people talked about, well, Andy didn't come in the best shape. And, you know, I stood up and I said, well, let's not take away from Anthony Joshua. I said that reason being is because he is a gentleman. When you did win the bout and when you knocked him out, he took pictures with you. He congratulated you, and he didn't make any excuses. But there is still some business that needs to be taken care of, and that's that trust.
That is, man. So that's what it is. He won. I won. He won. We got to do a third fight. I'm sure it's gonna happen. But yeah, man, the main thing is just to get in shape, get back in top shape. But remember, I was 20-something pounds over, and I lasted the 12 rounds. So that's something that I was surprised when I seen it on the computer when I was watching my fight.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, during this interview, you already used the words, it was my fault. So we're no longer looking in the sky or looking to the left or the right. You're looking at the man in the mirror. And that's the first thing as man that we have to cope with. So I believe when you say you're ready to come back, because of those words, I 100% believe you. And I'm going to let you know that I've never, you know, I was disappointed that it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. But I am reassured even now, even more so that I'm talking to you today. Yeah,
of course, man. Yeah, so it's the main thing. We just got to focus, train hard, exactly what we're doing. You know, Eddie's been doing a hell of a job. I weigh a lot lighter than my last fight, so I'm going to be in I don't want to fight until I'm going to be in really top shape, so that's going to be the beginning of next year. Like I said, we're setting new goals, and I'm gonna be the 2-time heavyweight, first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, man.
Well, there you go. No, I want to hear. What were you going to say, brother?
That we gotta finesse it, you know. We gotta put our dreams out there in the universe and pray to God, and then they would appear, you know. So that's exactly what I was doing from the first fight, you know, just praying a lot and you know, I feel I need to get back there and start doing what I used to do, and I feel every fighter should be doing that as well.
Well, you know what? You wrote the blueprint, man. You still got a lot of followers and supporters. And there's a lot of people that believe in you. I mean, I'm anticipating a big fight coming your way. Any announcements coming to the horizon? Because I've heard different rumors. The last rumor I heard, to be honest with you, was Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I just heard that right now. I heard he was trying to call me out. That'll be actually a good fight. That'll be a really good fight. That's why I'm trying to be in the best shape that I can so I can fuck all these fools up and get my bouts back, you know. I know Wilder lost his bout. He's probably thinking that I'm a tune-up fight. He must be mistaken. But I'm working hard, brother. I'm working hard, trying to get that. It's so crazy that I wanted to fight all these guys, and now everyone is calling me out. Mm-hmm. So that's what gives me the motivation and the level that I'm at right now. I need to train, act, and sleep shit like a champion, you know. I gotta be on that level. So that's why I choose the Canelo team, because they're disciplined and they're just gonna bring me to a different level.
How much of a transition was it for you? I mean, as far as the different workouts and stuff, because no two trainers are the same. No two fighters are the same.
No, the things that are different, we work more technique and we practice more of the punches that we're gonna do. Say if he gives me like a 4 combination, we practice that until we perfect it. We add punches. We work on the technique a lot. So I think that's something that I need to do and work on footwork and you know, being disciplined, living in the gym, being in the gym. So I think that's what we got to do.
You know what? I'm going to ask you, man, how has life changed for Andy Ruiz, man? I mean, I can see the fruits and you're overflowing and being blessed. God has opened the door for you, and you're able to do things today that you were not ever able to do. I mean, dreams come true. What's the first thing that you did that you've been waiting to do your whole life that you're now financially able to do?
Just not worrying about paying the bills, the car rent, the insurance. I was always riding dirty when I was younger, so you know, a lot of people have been doing that right now, but it's all good. I don't know, man. I feel that I'm the same even if I have money and all that, different cars and all that, because at the end of the day, when we die, we're not going to be able to take any of the material stuff that we have. So I feel I'm just blessed to have my family and be able to support them. And if they need a favor, I got them, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm happy for. But of course there's drama. You know how they say, more money, more problems. That happens too. But it feels good to take care of your family.
It does. It does. And I'm looking at that nice chain right there, man. I mean,
Charles, shout out to Jimmy Boy from Houston. He be making all my jewelry. Yeah.
No, I'm looking at those rings too, man. Put that up to the monitor there. My gosh, that's what I'm talking about, man. Okay, and the bracelet.
Yeah,
too.
but like I said, these are the things that we're not going to be able to take when we die. You know what inspired me to have these type of things, like the other fighters that are big as well. Mayweather, he would always rock big ass chains, so that kind of influenced me as to wear stuff like that too. But like I said, when we die, we're not taking anything of this.
No, you're absolutely right. Hey, I'm going to ask you something off the cuff that I've always wanted to ask you. You're driving along, minding your own business, and you see this gentleman that needed help. You got off your car and you helped push that was it a truck or something?
Yeah, it was a truck.
How did you down?
We were on our way. To where were we? We're on our way to the beach or somewhere. We're gonna meet up with some people. We had a meeting, and we seen this guy and he was gonna push the truck. He was trying to push it on his own, and we're in my Lamborghini truck, and I told my friend, hey, pull over, let's help him out. And because there was 3 of us, so 2 of my homies, me and my homie, we helped them, and it's crazy. He didn't even know who I was or anything, so it was cool.
That's cool. That was real, 100%.
I just hope people do that to me if I'm stranded like that.
I heard that, man. I mean, that can happen, especially on a rainy day, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned the name Deontay Wilder, and you said you heard it today too. Without giving too much detail or your sources, who approached you? Who said, Andy, this is the comeback date we're looking at? What can the fans anticipate? When can we be ready to see you walk through those ropes again?
By next year, man. Right now, we're on full effect of getting my body in construction right now. So we're right now, my main focus is on me working hard, being in the best shape that I can be, so I could beat these guys. People already seen what I could do, being 50% in shape. But nobody's seen me being 100%. Neither have I. So that's what I'm excited, and that's what I'm waiting for. But I'm pretty sure. I'm mean on February. Hopefully, we will get that fight.
So we're talking about a whole body transformation.
That's right. Whole body transformation. We're just working hard, man. Just trying to get slim. I'm not trying to get too slim, I'm trying to be at 245. I'm probably like at 260 something. I'm trying to be at 245, lean. I'm going to be fast. I'm going to feel good.
Well, you know what? Hey, I mean, you're a competitor. And I'm going to be honest with you. With this whole COVID, I don't got nobody to blame. I put on some pounds. And I've had 2 knee surgeries within like 6 months apart. I had a knee replacement on my left and a knee replacement on my right. But, that's no excuse, my man. So if you want the challenge, man, pound for pound, I challenge you right now in the Fighter's Voice, Andy. I'll record myself getting on the scale. You record yourself getting on the scale. And then, by February, we can see who paid it, who was naughty and who was nice, and who did everything, ate beans and rice, All
right, let's do that. How much weight are you trying to lose?
I'm trying to lose about at least 30 pounds, man.
All right. That's exactly how much I kind of need. 30 pounds. Let's do it.
Okay, well, we got the Fighter's Voice, Andrew Ruiz challenge, man. It's live here.
I'm going to have to drive over there, fly over there, just so I can see your exact weight right now, and you can see mine, just in case,
Well, when we do that, then we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to slide you into my man. He's blowing you up right now to Rico Red Blade Tattoo.
What about the tattoo that you're telling me?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Tattoo. Yeah, he's blowing me up. He said, tell him I got his chair ready. I got everything ready. Let me know. Have him email me what he wants. I'm going to perfect it, and he's going to leave a very happy man.
Yeah, I'm down, man. Let's do that. I'm ready to do that challenge, even though I'm making my challenge on myself, but we could do the extra challenge soon.
Okay, well, you let me know when you're going to fly down there, man, because I don't want to start cutting back then. I'm going to get on that scale. You're going to see me. Boom, we're going to videotape it, and then I'm going to call you out on that. So I get to challenge the champ.
That's right. Let's do that.
Okay. Hey, Andy, I'm going to jump into some of these questions, man, because the phone, they keep coming in. And if I don't start now, I'm probably going to be able to get to them.
Let's get it.
Here's one right here. Oh, I like this one. Kind of goes hand in hand to what I have right here. This is from Raging Babe, female promoter who is badass in the town of Philly. I mean, in Philly, man, just making it happen. She says, why hasn't he landed a Snickers endorsement deal? LOL.
You know what I did? I think I promoted them before I even approached them to sign the contract. So basically, it was my fault. I gave them free promotion. So fuck them. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know what? Then I'm going to back you up and support you too. Then because if it's good for Andy Ruiz, I guess it's good for the Fighter's Voice. Because I was about to just bust it and snap it, but I guess I don't need it right now. So yeah, f them then. Okay. So yeah.
We're trying to lose weight now. I think that's the thing that it helped me, but it didn't help me being in shape. So, yeah.
No, but it was working for you. Now, this next one is from Eric Hernandez, Dog Boxer. What's the next move? Is he ready to sign any promotional contracts? Does he feel a third fight is warranted? Is it deserved? What can we expect from your new YouTube channel?
So we should expect, hopefully in a few years, the trilogy against me and Anthony Joshua. There's never been a championship fight that goes 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win. So there's always has to be that third fight. And my YouTube channel, what you could see is the change of my life, the change how I was and how I'm going to become, the change that if some person is dealing the same thing that I was, that they could change the same way as I am, you know. A lot of training, a lot of daily vlogs of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to inspire people and inspire myself, you know, and doing the right thing and becoming a champion again, you know. That's my main goal.
Well, you know, that YouTube channel that you're starting is, I don't want to say it's your escape, but you're having fun with it, because when you were talking about it, you had this big smile on your face, man. Like, are you enjoying it so far?
I am enjoying it because I'm excited that people get to see the outside of it, you know, and I want to share my struggles. I want to share my tears. I want to share the sweat, blood, and tears with my fans. So that's why I want people to tune in on my YouTube channel, so they can see the struggle that us boxers really do and what we have.
No, right on. Now, this next one is from a videographer. He's actually my co-host when we do the show in Stockton, SHELLY HOLLIS. He said, ask him if his new trainer has sparked a flame in him that's going to help his career and help fix the relationship with his last trainer be better in his future.
He is, you know, Eddie's been helping me out so much. Like I said, I seen him today. We're training. He has a lot of motivation in me, and he believes in me a lot. So he knows what I could do, but he knows what I need to do. So that's exactly what we're doing, is doing what I need to do.
There you are. This is from ring announcer, in my opinion, one of the best in the world, because he doesn't just ring announce in English, but in Spanish, and that's Lupe Contreras. Okay. This is directly to you, okay? He says, can I borrow his Rolls Royce?
You know what? I don't even have my Rolls Royce right now. It's being wrapped right now. But everybody tune in on my YouTube channel. They're gonna see the before and after of my Rolls Royce truck. So, but if you could use it, maybe if I'm the driver and you're if I'm driving you, then that's good. That's cool.
There you go. Hey, he's not afraid to ask, man, but he's a big fan of yours. Now, here's the guy. Whenever you came to Fresno, I mean, this guy was responsible for bringing you on as long as with the other promoters. And that's promoter Rick Morrigan, who's just been on fire lately, signing new fighters. He said, just ask him about the shows I did here in Fresno with him, and maybe talk about the guys I have now. See what he says. He just signed a big deal with Virgil Ortiz, as you know. Jose Ramirez, his career is starting to blossom, and he's pretty soon they're going to land the date where he's going to unify the 140-pound division, taking on Josh Taylor. That hasn't been announced yet. And then he did a promotion deal, and he also signed with Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. So he's really taken off as far as signing new people. And he also has Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, not Anthony Joshua. Josh Franco, the professor, who's fighting this Saturday on Top Rank Boxing. So those are some of the few advances that he's done. What do you say about the show that he put you on in Fresno?
It was good. You know, Rick, he always showed good hospitality with me and all my crew, and especially with Jose. He's a champ, you know. He's the number one. And, you know, I got mad love for them. So I have nothing bad to say about them, but that they did a really good show. All the shows were packed. All the shows were sold out. I had a lot of fun out there.
No, yeah, I remember, man. You were down to earth, bro. I mean, you know, you gave us those interviews we needed, and you put on a good show, a good performance. A lot of people didn't know who you are, but after that night, they knew who you were, because people were asking me, they go, who is this guy? Yeah. First of all, I'm going to keep it real. They were just happy there was a Mexican in the ring, a heavyweight.
Yeah, I think they all just want to see a knockout, you know. They all want to see a good show. They all want to see something nice, but, you know, we're just right here working hard, man.
No, you're making it happen, man. This next question is from former WBA lightweight champion of the world, Regis Rigorou Prograis. He said, ask him, did he lose his hunger for boxing after he made all that money after the Joshua fight? And does he think he would ever be the heavyweight champion again?
No, I just wanted to have fun, you know. I just wanted to have fun with my money. I think if everybody was in my position, I think they would. I feel they would do the same thing, you know. They would enjoy what they had. But of course not. There's no way. I'm barely 31 years old. How can I lose my hunger? My career is barely taking off. So this is just the beginning for my career. So this is just the beginning that people got to see the Andy, you know. But now they're going to see the Andy triple X, you know, because I'm about to come in hard. I'm about to go in hard.
You know, and I want to be serious with you right now. Good thing we're on the Fighters Voice Kick-Ass podcast, because you just put two words in the same sentence. You said triple X and coming out hard, my man. I mean, what are we doing here, champ?
We're working, man. We're trying to set my dreams even bigger, you know. I'm just mad from the mistakes that I've made, and I want to prove myself that I could become the champion. I should have been the champion, and I just got to be disciplined, work hard.
What do you tell the fans? And it's not like some in Mexico. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to ask some tough questions, Andy. Some that actually bet their house on you, that bet their savings on you. And what do you have for them now? What can they expect from you now? How do you show them that, hey, I am who I say I am? Trust me.
Well, first of all, I feel bad for the people that betted their house and all that. I don't think they should have done something that's going to risk their family or their situation. But of course, man, I'm coming in hard. I got a new team. My mind, it's in a whole different level. So like I said, everybody is calling me out, all the big name guys. So that's when I got to be in 100%, 120%. So that's why I got to give it all I got. You know, I want to retire with the legacy by 35 years old. So I need to start now. Now is the time. Now is when I have to do it. So just tune in, man. That's what I want everybody to tune in on my YouTube channel, because that's where I'm going to show everything, all the struggle, everything that I do when I shit, sleep, eat, everything.
You're keeping it real. We still got a lot of show to go, but how do we follow you? What is the YouTube channel? How do we follow you? Tell all the viewers, the fans, and the followers how we can subscribe to Andy Ruiz's YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can subscribe. You just go on YouTube, Andy Ruiz Jr. We wanted to put something simple, not something over-exaggerating. Andy Ruiz Jr., just subscribe, tune in. We're dropping the first episode next week, so tune in, baby. It's going to be down.
Hey, well, I'm hoping tonight's show is going to be on there, my man. And that's what I'm talking about.
Sure is. We got the camera right here, recording.
My man. You're doing it big. This next question is coming in from a UFC veteran, Big LeVar Johnson. He said, what is he doing different in this training camp now that he didn't do the last time? And do you have any regrets in your career?
The thing different that I'm doing is showing up and giving it an extra percent, you know, and having the different coaches that they training me, you know. So, and what was the other one? What was the other question?
It was so that you don't have any regrets in your career when your career is over. What are you doing differently now so you don't have any regrets?
Oh, staying in the gym, baby. Staying in the gym, staying prepared, being ready so I don't have to get ready, basically.
No, there you are. There you are. Okay, this question just come in. I'm going to let this question cut in front of the other ones because this is coming from a Hall of Famer, Mr. Lee Samuels from Top Rank Boxing.
Lee Samuels.
Yeah, shout out to that man.
Yeah, miss him. Shout out.
He said, who is your chief trainer right now? When will you be ready to fight again? And who would you like to fight and why? Great questions.
So my main trainer is Eddie Reynoso. I'm ready to fight next year. We're working hard, Samuel. We're working hard, man. And what else did he say?
He said, who would he like to fight and why?
I would like to fight Tyson Fury, man, because that is the only belt that I'm missing on my wall. So I would love to fight Tyson Fury. There's not just one person that I would want to fight. I would actually want to fight with the people would want me to fight. Who do the people want me to fight? I think they would want Dylan White. They would want Tyson Fury. Ortiz. Ortiz just called me out. Basically, Samuel, I'll fight anybody. Being in shape and being ready, I believe in myself, and I know that I'm going to do greater things.
Did you happen to see the Ortiz fight last Saturday?
I did see it. Well, there wasn't really too much to see, right? But it's hard, man. I can't say nothing about Alex. He's a tough guy. I used to use him as a sparring partner as well. He's really cool, but it's hard, man. People risk their lives out there, but I feel he should have just done a little bit more. I feel he should have. If he was gonna go out, at least go out hard, you know.
Yeah, or hey, try to take advantage of that opportunity.
That's what it is. You die trying. That's what fighters do.
Exactly. Now this is coming from a friend of yours, Marky. That's what's up.
Marky, that's what's up. Is that the cut man?
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
This is what he said. He's keeping it real. He goes, tell him what he can't answer his text or what. LOL. Tell him I want to be his cut man. That's what's up.
No, everybody got to understand that I don't have the same number that I used to have. I got different phones as well, personal phones and business phones. So, but yeah, man, just hit me up on social media, or actually it's kind of hard on there too. Just hit up with Rick, man. Richard's he'll give you my number.
There you go. Now, this is from a brother of Jose Ramirez, Luis Ramirez. He said, who is Andy's current favorite fighter to watch?
Wow, there's a lot, actually. I like to see Gervonta, even though I wanted the homie to win. Yeah. There's a lot of fighters out there. I like to see all the fighters. Well, I don't think I just have one, but yeah.
Well, during the course of the show, if one pops to mind, hey, we'll reopen that question. Now here's a big supporter. This is Ricky V, Boxing Visuals. He said, ask Andy, what is the biggest lesson you've learned from winning the bouts and then losing them?
That's actually a really good one. Just not take anything for granted, and working hard. When you have something, try so hard not to let it go, and just never stop believing in yourself. But yeah, when you have something, hold on to it as long as you can, and I feel that's what I did wrong.
Andy, I'm privileged, and we're honored here at the Fighter's Voice that you picked us to be your first interview since you lost, and I appreciate that. Yeah. My question is for you is why the length of time? Did you have to collect yourself? You weren't ready to face the media, or is this something that you just wanted to face yourself and what they say, handle your own demons and make the corrections on your own?
Exactly, man. Exactly. I wanted to figure everything out on my own. I wanted to fix things on my own, and I think that's the only way people could fix themselves, by fixing themselves, right? So, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I tried to focus, and it took this long because I just wanted to be on the right page, I didn't want to come out and say words that I did not mean. So these words I do mean, and these words of me becoming a champion again are going to happen. So, like I said, that's why I'm doing my YouTube, so people can see the journey of my first fight that I'm going to have after my defeat against Anthony Joshua.
You know what, Andy, how tough are those conversations to have? I know you made a lot of changes, and you didn't do them by way of text or by way of just leaving a phone message. How tough were those conversations to make? And I'm talking about, we'll just put it on the table, a Manny Robles, who was a trainer of yours. How tough was that change to make?
It was hard, you know. It wasn't just my change. It was the whole team change, you know. I know Manny Robles talked a lot after the fight. I still have so much love for him. Me and him still have we still keep in touch with Estrellita as well. So there's no grudges or nothing like that. If anything, when I start my promotion company, I'm gonna bring my fighters to him so we could all work together, you know. So there's no grudges right here. I have love for everybody, man. That helped me to get to my journey, and he was a big part of my journey.
No, he is still a supporter. He had some kind words to say when he was on the Fighter's Voice, and actually liked one of the tweets that I had when I informed everybody that you were going to be on the show.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I still have my love for him, and I'm pretty sure things will work out later on. And like I said, I want to get my fighters and taking them to him.
You know, it's something just, I don't know, that just kind of slipped out. Let's talk about that. Is that the future for Andy Ruiz? I mean, a promotion company as far as what, managing fighters or putting on events, or what exactly can the fans expect?
That's exactly what I want to do. But first, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I want to continue my career. I want to, like I said, my meta, my goal is to become the first two-time Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. So, but yes, that's what I want to do. I want to get fighters from Mexico because there's a lot of promoters over here that don't really do the things right, you know, because the fighters over there don't speak English and all that. So I want to help the fighters out. I want to make a promotion company where we could all work, you know.
I like that. What are you going to call it? You got a name for it right now? This branded right?
ARJ Promotion.
There you are.
ARJ Promotion.
I like that. I like that. Well, I mean, we were talking off camera. I didn't want to go into too much detail because sometimes you have a great conversation that I'd rather have on the show. And I said I had a small announcement. It's nothing really big. I just had a buddy approach me, and he says, "Hey, let's get our promoter's license." He said, "What do you think?" So in 2021, I'm going to put my hat into promotion. And you know, I didn't want to come in as an advisor. You know, I'm going to hear and roll with him. And I'm not trying to sell out coliseums, man. I just want to give these local fighters an opportunity to eat and to perform. You know, I really love this sport. I really want to embrace it and, you know, make a career out of it.
Yeah, and everybody deserves opportunity, you know, and you never know that one person could become a world champion and change his life, and not just his, but his family lives as like how I did too. So, like I said, anything is possible. You just got to put your mind to it and throw out the good energy out there, you know.
Absolutely, and I'm going to make sure when that event does come down that we fly down Andy Ruiz, man, and just, you know, be positive and talk to the crowd, because them knowing you're there, I mean, they're going to put seats and put butts in the seats.
Yeah, man, that'll be awesome to do that and help you guys promote the promotion 2021. That'll be really nice, man, and maybe I can have my fighters fight in their card too.
Absolutely, man. There's just opportunity there. I was talking to a fighter today, man. I'm going to put his name out there, and he said, "Hey, Rich," he goes, "That's what's up. Let me know." And I asked my boy from Stockton, Kilo the Kid Madera. So he's been itching to get back in the ring, man. And he's a big supporter of what you're doing in boxing, Andy.
That's good, man. Thank you. I know, you know, it took a lot of years to get to where I'm at right now. A lot of sacrifice and dedication. You know, I've been fighting since I was 6 years old, and I never thought that I was going to be here, but we're here. Like I said, anybody could be the next champion, man. They just got to work hard and stay disciplined.
Exactly. And you know what? You got that opportunity. Now, when you were getting ready, before you even got the call, you were a guest on the show. And I remember I said, "Wait, hold on a second." I go, "Check this out. They're looking for a heavyweight. What do you think if you were to get the call?" And you said, "Well, Richard, right now I'm just worried about Saturday. I got to take care of business," because you had an opponent in front of you first.
Yep.
And I remember you took care of business without a scratch. And then you came on the show and said, "Hey, man, that's a possibility." I said, "What do you got to say of Anthony Joshua if he's listening?" And you went on there and said, "You know what? I'm ready. If you give me that opportunity, I'll be more than ready." But you dropped the news on the only voice that matters, the fighter's voice.
Yeah, man, that's exactly how it happened. And it's crazy how I had hit up Eddie Hearns, had to promote the fight on my own in the beginning until our promoters started negotiating the numbers and all that. But it was a blessing, man. I was talking about that today, actually, how all that happened and how I was trying to message Eddie Hearns, being all happy when he messaged me. It was a blessing, man. It was a really, 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 really big blessing.
Well, I mean, the Bible says you ask, you shall receive, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did receive your blessing and your opportunity.
Yeah, thank you.
So what's the biggest transition you made since, because sometimes we mentioned in there, when there's big plans, big houses, big moves, comes big concerns. How have you adapted to those big concerns and how have you handled them?
Just by maturing, how I was before and now, I feel now I'm more focused on what I want and what I need to get done. And even though me and my dad we're making 26 houses in my hometown, I got them really busy out there. We're learning about the construction, the real estate. There's a lot of things going on, but right now I feel my main focus needs to be in boxing. And if I want to become the first two-time Mexican heavyweight champion, I got to live and sleep in the gym.
What's the first thing? What's the first step? I mean, it was rebuilding the team. But besides that, what is the first step for Andy Ruiz to accomplish that goal?
Staying disciplined. Exactly how Canelo tells me, staying disciplined, staying ready. There's days that I don't show up. He messages me, hey, come to the gym already. Like, what are you doing? Or, we all motivate each other. So I feel being in the right environment, the right vibes, it just clicks.
It does. And, I keep saying this until it gets old. Iron sharpens iron. What's it like working out besides one of the best pound for pound and, just a body attack? I'm talking about Canelo. A big fan base that he has, and knowing that big names walk in that gym and everybody is ready to put in the work when it comes to training. What rubbed off on you?
It feels good, man, because when I was watching him fight, I wanted to be like him, And now that I'm in the position where they're at their gym, where the people that he's training, his physical trainer, we all have the same team. So it's just a big motivation having him in back of my ear motivating me, Him and Eddie, there's Ryan Garcia right there working too. Like I said, we're on the same page. We're on the same vibe. So I think when fighters train with champions, it's just a different vibe.
It is. Iron sharpens iron. It has to motivate you. And it looks like what they're doing for you, I know for damn sure you're doing for them.
Exactly, man. And I appreciate them so much, because they believe in me and a lot, dude. They believe in me. They know the ability that I have, but they just want me to be in shape so I could fight like how I'm supposed to fight with all those 12 rounds. So we're working, man. We're working.
Well, you know what we're doing? My co-host, I don't think is going to make it today, and that's UFC veteran Cole Escovedo. But next time you guys are chopping it up and got some downtime, man, we got to bring Ryan and Canelo and yourself on the Fighter's Voice, and we could talk boxing all day.
Yeah, that would be nice, man. I'll let them know, see if they're down, and that'll be dope.
There you go. Now, the next question is coming in from Lalo's Boxing. How is training with Canelo, and which you just addressed, but these are his words. How is training with Canelo and Ryan? Have you sparred Canelo yet? Soon to be two-time heavyweight champion, Andy Ruiz Jr.
No, we haven't sparred yet, but like I said, it's a blessing working with all of the top fighters like that. We're all on the same vibe. But we haven't done sparring. We are going to do defensa. We are going to be working a little bit like that, me and Canelo. So we're going to be both practicing what we're trying to accomplish, and work on. But that I'm waiting for that too. I'm excited for that.
No, that's good. It's like a kid in a candy store, man. Now, as you can see, I had to make my own. Well, actually, my buddy from Big Al from Main Events, he hooked me up with this right here, and I had to put the logo on there. And I only made one because I don't have the license. I'm not trying to sell it off of you, but I didn't know where to get your merchandise. You got some merchandise coming out. How do we get the merchandise to support the YouTube channel and to support Andy Ruiz Jr.?
Yep, I'm going to be promoting it on my IG and on my YouTube channel. New merch coming out. We still got like 3 more weeks. They're working on all the hoodies, all the hats, the beanies, chanclas, even socks, calzones, all that. So tune in, man. Pretty soon. I'm going to be promoting that pretty soon.
Well, we'll just keep shirts there, too, because we don't want to start promoting beans and rice unless we're going to have some Jesus Christ with us, you know?
Yeah.
And some tortillas, bro. You got me hungry right now. Okay, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to win that bet already, huh?
Yeah,
it ain't going to happen, champ. It ain't going to happen, champ.
I know you see that Snicker in front of you, too.
I do. You're dirty, though, but that's okay. I'll eat it after the show. You know what I mean?
Right.
It worked for you. No, but here's the thing, though. So while you're waiting for your apparel to come out, I'm going to ask my buddy Al to make this a duplicate. What's your size? I'm going to send it out to you. And I'm also going to send you some Fighter's Voice gear. I'm going to send you a T-shirt, a Thumbs Up for Richie shirt, and I'm going to send you you want gray or black? You know, I'm going to send you both gray and black hats. Because I got the black one on, and, you know, I got the gray one here, too. So I'm going to make sure I send that stuff out to you.
I appreciate that, man. And same with us. When we have our merch, I'm going to be sending you guys all the stuff as well.
You know what? And I never ask this, man. I got a guy, you know, whenever my co-host comes on here, I mean, some people will give him a shirt, or they'll give myself one. And my man needs to get some credit. I got 2 videographers that are behind the scenes, man. I got to hook up my man KP, man, because without him, we wouldn't be having this video right here. Yeah, KP. He's the man behind the camera. And I also work with SHELLY HOLLIS from Stockton. And, I mean, these are the guys that they're always behind the scenes, man. We get to be on the camera, get to get the pictures, what have you. But these are the guys putting in work, busting their ass, man. So we got to get him something too, man.
Yeah, shout them out, man. We'll hook them up.
I got to ask you, because 3 people have asked about, they said, ask them about the time you were hitting the pads and you accidentally landed that hook, I guess, on your
yeah.
and then he buckled, and what words came out of your mouth? You go, oh shit, or you said something to that effect.
I did say it. I was like, oh shit. But it was an accident. I feel it wasn't all full force, man. But that man took the punch, and he's a fighter.
They said he had a great chin, Andy.
Yeah, he sure did. And in his professional career, he did. So he took my punch.
He did. Hey, I got to ask you this right here, man. I mean, we got they want to call it an exhibition. Okay, we got a fight coming up, and we're talking about one of the guys that got you motivated to fight, and that's Iron Mike Tyson, taking on Roy Jones, man. And, you know, AKA, y'all must have forgot.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that fight? Are you going to be viewing it? And do you think it truly is an exhibition, or once that bell rings, something's going to click from a fighter?
I think from a fighter's perspective, I think once the bell rings, it's either you or him, you know? I think that's what we were born to do. We're fighters, so we're going to fight for that win. Mike Tyson, he's such a humble and amazing man. When I went over there to do his podcast, he was nothing but nice and humble and showed me so much love. And I met Roy Jones as well. And, you know, it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight where I want to see it so bad, and I do not know who's gonna win, because Roy Jones, you can't take him off. You know, you can't say that he's too old or nothing, because he still moves good. I've seen little videos of him, and he moves really good.
You know what? A lot of people seem to forget, because it was a one-time fight and came down. He was heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, sure was.
And he also, you know, he beat Ruiz. Remember that?
Yeah, John Ruiz.
Yeah. I remember that, and it was a good performance.
Yeah, I'm excited for that fight. It should be this month, right? Yeah, but I don't know. I think Mike Tyson's a killer. I think they're gonna both give out a good show, so we're excited for that.
Here's one for myself, and I want to give my boy a shout out who's on the undercard, and that's Blake the Beast McKernan. He's taking on Baloo Jack. What advice do you have to give to Blake, who is now on one of the biggest platforms in the world? I mean, because when you fought for the heavyweight title, all eyes were on you. What advice do you have for him, who is undefeated and believes 100% he's coming home with that victory?
Just to stay motivated, you know, to stay hungry, to not get satisfied with what he got. Just to keep pushing, man. Keep your dreams high and, you know, set goals for yourself. He's fighting for the world title, did you say? Or?
No, he's fighting. He was the co-main event, but then the YouTube guy got the co-main event. So he'll be the like the pre-co main event. He'll be the third fight, and then you got the co-main, and then you got the main event, which is Iron Mike Tyson. But see,
that's crazy because when I would be the co-main event, it would motivate me so much. I didn't know how it felt to be the main event. So, you know, and it feels good, you know, but the main thing is you just got to keep winning, you know, keep winning, stay focused, stay motivated. I'm sure if he wants to do good things, he's going to do the good things.
Well, he is undefeated. This is his biggest opportunity to date, taking on a two-time world champion, Baloo Jack. To be on this platform.
Baloo Jack, is that the guy from Las Vegas?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. That's the homie too. He's a tough guy, man.
Yes, he is.
Really tough guy. And but yeah, I think he needs to stay focused, you know. He got a tough guy with him and he's gonna fight. So just like I said, stay focused, stay hungry, stay prepared, and be ready so you don't have to be ready. That's what they've been telling me.
Exactly, man. I mean, that's good words. And just know that every time you say something, Andy, whether it's on social media or may not even be boxing related, you continue to inspire people, man. Because, I mean, you know, what did Tupac say? All eyes on me. And that's exactly, people are rooting for you. People are, let's keep it real, are rooting against you. But the majority, everybody, they want to see you succeed once again. Because I told you today when we spoke before the show, you're our voice piece. You're all we have. We don't have too many Mexicans that have the platform that are able to make changes in a big difference, and you are, because you're on the highest part of the platform for us.
And that's exactly why it took me so long to appear, to make interviews, to show people what I'm doing, because I do not want to let my people down again, you know. So I didn't want to come back without me being ready. So right now that I'm making a big change, that we're working really hard, it just feels good, you know? It feels really good.
Is this safe to say, okay, now had you given it your all, you had one hell of a training camp, you cut the weight you needed, and that night, say you just lost to the better man. Will that be easier to swallow as opposed to, you know, you could have given so much more?
Yeah, we could leave it like that. And like I said, there's a new chapter, and the new chapter is the new Andy. So that's exactly what we're doing, the new chapter, and that's me becoming the champ again, you know, me being at 100%. A lot of people didn't see me. A lot of people didn't see what was going on and all that. But like I said, now that I'm ready, that I'm focused, and I know what I want, I'm excited.
There you go. There you go. This question is coming in from my buddy, okay? Big Bill Connington. He said, hey, big shout out to the LA Dodgers. We finally won.
Yep, LA Dodgers, man. We were really happy. I was really excited, you know, because I went over there. I threw the first pitch at the Dodger Stadium, and it was just an amazing day that day too.
Well, he has a son. His name is Ryan, little Ryan Cottington. And he said a lot of people, you know, they'll ask you, hey, can you sign my baseball glove? Can you do that? Well, little Ryan, he's asking for little Ryan, when he meets you, if you can sign his baseball for him.
I sure will, man. Let me know where he at and where you want to meet. I'll sign that.
There you go, man. I mean, like I said, and you got to remember, man, I mean, you don't just got Mexican fans. You got white fans, black fans, Chinese fans. I mean, you name it. You even got fans at the house, man, when it's hot.
Yeah, man. I got mad love for everybody. Even the people that talk bad about me, I have no grudge. Everybody has their own opinion, but the main focus is me. The main focus is me becoming a different man and a better person and a better fighter. So that's why I have my YouTube channel. Everybody's going to see the difference, the change, and just getting these muscles, you know?
Oh, that's what's up. Getting swell on. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Here's this next question right here. He mentioned that he's going to have some fight apparel, some sweatshirts and stuff, but he mentioned some chanclas and calzones. Do you have any thongs or panties so I can get my old lady some? I guess he wants to spice it up, man. You know what I mean?
I gotta look into that. See what people are into, see what they like, but yeah, why not? Some thongs that have my logo right there.
Yeah, right there. And just keep it real, my man. If they're ordering thongs, you know damn well you know what they like.
Yeah, that's right, man. But everybody tune in. I'm gonna be dropping merch pretty soon. I'm gonna be promoting it on my Instagram, on my YouTube. So, like I said, this is the beginning, and this is a new journey for Andy Ruiz Jr.
You know, we take you serious. I take you serious, and we're going to be along with you. So basically, if we want to be a team Ruiz, we're going to tune into that YouTube channel and be waiting for the next chapter, waiting for the next viewing, the next releasing, because once you start this, Andy, you know it as well as I know, it's a responsibility, man, because they're going to be waiting for you, sick or not. If you have a cough or anything, they want to hear the champ cough.
Exactly. So that's why I had to wait. I had to be mentally prepared for this, because this is something that I really want, and it's a big change for me. And hopefully they see me change, and it makes them change as well. So that's why I want to kind of influence them to do the right thing as well,
Well, I mean, the main change you want to do is with the weight loss, and that's safe living. That's healthy living right there, man. What changes are you going to make from the menu? I mean, what do you like? What healthy food do you like, as opposed to tortillas, man? But I'm gonna have to give those up after I go heads up with the champ.
Yeah, man. Just chicken, rice, vegetables, everything that's not made from not your house, unless it's your abuela, your mom's house, then it's different. But no fried stuff, no drive-through stuff, even though I had that yesterday. Just plain. Yeah, man, just eating good.
Here's another question. Andy, because you bought a new house, how much time does it take you to walk around that house? Because it's so big compared to the other ones, from room to room, and how many restrooms does it have?
I think it has 7 or 6 restrooms. But yeah, it is a little nervous when I have my kids over here, because when I'm over here trying to look for them, I'm over there going all crazy thinking something happened. But it is a blessing of having a house. I'm not saying like I said, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have a house like this that we're still fixing, though. They're going to see the before and after. They can see that on my YouTube channel, too. We're recording that. We got let me see. Let me walk a little bit over here. We got some, we're working on the chimney right here. We're putting some new stuff right here. So everything's in construction right now.
Andy, how many bottles of cologne do you have on your dresser, man?
Not really. They're kind of they're everywhere, They're in my different houses.
How many you got? Different houses. How many you got total? Are you a cologne guy?
Not really. I probably have like 2 colognes in different house. But I usually carry my colognes. Plus, I smell good all the time. I don't gotta wear cologne.
That's what's up, man. So what's your favorite that you have? I mean, what do you end use? Is it sunglasses, watches? I can see the gold chain. I mean, what do you just have a weakness for? It says, man, I got to get this watch, or I get another pair of sunglasses. What is it with you? Shoes, boots.
I think it's shoes. I like shoes a lot. Got so many pairs of Jordans that I don't even know where they're at. What else? I was a big car fanatic until, until who was it? A billionaire from Mexico. I forgot his name. How can I forget his name? I was having dinner with him. Carlos Slim. Carlos Slim was the person that told me, do not buy a Rolls Royce because it's just a waste of money. The cars, they lose money, they lose value. So I think that's one of the worst thing that you could do is just buy a lot of cars and just put so many miles on them, and they're just they drop so much of value. So that's what I'm trying to say. So now I just have like a few cars that are my favorite, and I just keep them.
Oh, okay. I got to answer this. This went to my YouTube right here. I mean, I'm sorry, this went to my email. This is from, and I'm going to give him a plug too. He also has a YouTube channel, Last Stand, right, with his YouTube. And we're talking about my man here. I mean, he's making it happen. And, you know, I'm going to build this up. I'm going to wait for, we'll slam dunk this question and the very last question, because this one right here is going to take us to another level. But that's a big question right there. It's coming up. So I'm going to let you relax a little bit. And I like the way you got the water. We got about 10 more minutes, man. Or unless you want to tell me who shot Kennedy, we can keep going on and on.
Yeah, man. So 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. You're about to tell me something?
No. I said we still got time in the show. I mean, no.
Okay.
I wasn't ending it now. I mean, it's from it's a message from Deontay Wilder. It says,
From Deontay Wilder? Oh, shit.
Yeah. From Brian Custer from Showtime Boxing.
Okay.
Right? He said, sure. Deontay Wilder told me he wants to fight him. When do they see this fight happening?
Definitely next year.
Put it right there. No, I don't need to do it. I mean, hey, you believe or you don't.
I already saw on YouTube that he's calling me out. I have his phone number personally on my phone too, so he could just tell me like, hey, I think we should fight. I think I could kick your ass and blah blah blah. You know, I would have been like, all right, well, let's fight, let's get it on, let's make it happen. But I definitely would want to make that happen next year. And like I said, I'm willing to fight anybody as long as I'm in 110%. So I'm excited for that. But next year, for sure, you're gonna see Andy Ruiz Jr. be back.
Exactly. In our reality, Andy, I mean, let's keep it real, because the COVID has, and we don't got time. I mean, it's there. You're probably not going to have a tune-up. Deontay's probably not going to have a tune-up. You guys, it's going to get it on. You know why? Because that fight makes sense. People are going to tune in. Besides the belt on the line, two guys coming off a loss need to get back in the mix. That's your next fight, bro.
Yeah, man, that'll be a good fight. There's a lot of opportunities out there right now. Like I said, the heavyweight division is booming right now, so that's why I need to get my ass to work and to be in the top again, you know. So everything is going as planned. Like I said, we're working hard right there with Eddie, with Canelo, with Ryan, Oscar Valdez. A few of their fights got postponed, but they're still working, man. Like I said, we're all dedicated right there, and we're just excited. We're excited to be back.
Right on, man. Let's give a shout out to who's your promotion team, who's your manager, who's your agent, who's your publicist. Let's show them some love.
Yeah, shout out to all the raza out there too, from Mexico, everybody that's tuning in, que me están apoyando. But I usually manage my stuff, you know. Shout out to my lawyer, David Garcia from LA. You know, my pops. You know, he's always been there for me. Always look for the best interest in me, and you know, all the people. Land Beast, we got Land Beast right here helping me out. Jamie Boy for making me all my jewelry. You know, everybody that showed me so much love and they helped me to this day. I appreciate everybody, man. Even the haters, I appreciate all the haters for even keeping me relevant, you know. So thank you.
Hey, well, to get called out by Deontay Wilder, that says a lot. And actually, he's going to be on Brian's show next week. That's what he shared with everybody. So I'm sure he's going to have some words. I'm sure he's going to be watching this right now. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Deontay Wilder's listening. What do you have to say to him, man? Personal and direct.
Personal with respect. If you want to fight, let's just get it on. You know, next year we can make it happen. My journey right now is to be 110%, you know, so I could beat all you guys. So if you want to make the fight happen, let's do it. You know who you have to call. We're managed by the same people, you know, so we work with the same company. We'll just call him and he'll make it happen. But we got Ortiz right here calling me out too. He's hungry.
Yeah, well then you probably need to feed him, right? Probably need to feed him with that right hand.
Yeah, we got Dylan White as well. I actually got that's so funny. I'm not saying I'm a rapper or anything, but I actually have a song, a rap song, a diss track basically that I did, and I'm basically talking about a lot of the heavyweights out there, a lot of the heavyweights that have talked bad about me. But it'll be out in a few months on my YouTube channel. So
well, we got to hear a bar, man. Just a little something, Andy. Come on now.
Since a youngin', I've been fighting for my dreams. You know, that's something real.
It is, man. Okay. Yeah. And you got flows. Big Andy got flows.
Yeah, we've been working on the studio too, man. I got in my house. I have a house in Las Vegas. Do you know a singer named Stevie B? Stevie B, yeah, old school. Come on now. Yeah, well, he was selling his house. I fell in love with the studio in his house. Shout out to his wife. She decorated the whole thing. So he lives there. I bought the house. He has a really nice studio. So I just had the vibe, you know. I had the vibe. We were all spitting bars, and I actually have 3 songs out right now, but I just haven't put them out there yet.
Well, next time you get the itch to write, man, you gotta kick some lyrics for the fighter's voice, baby, all day long.
That's right, for sure, man. We'll give you a shout out.
That's what's up, man. So you got a house in Vegas, you got one in LA, and are those the 2 areas that you bounce around at?
We're right here in San Diego, and Imperial Valley. Yeah.
How has San Diego adapted to your love? Because I watched in the video, man. They're loving you down there, and they call it Diego down there.
Yeah, Diego. I've been coming over here since I was a little kid. I live in Imperial Valley. It's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. The only fun thing there is to do there is really to get out of there and going to San Diego, going to LA, going to the beach. So I grew up passing through Alpine, through El Cajon, San Diego, and I always said to myself, man, I want to live here. Like, I want to live somewhere in the mountains, somewhere where it's green. And what do you know? Out of all the places, I bought this house first because this is where it reminds me of home.
No, there you go. I mean, you lived it, you dreamed it, and now you're living it, 100%.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, you just gotta keep working, keep our legacy running, and just get ready for those big fights. You know, these big guys are calling me out, so I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready to win, ready to show them who Andy Ruiz Jr. really is.
You know, and you got all these opportunities, man. I mean, and you got to make the most of it, because when they stop calling you out, I mean, then there's a problem. I mean, your phone is ringing off the hook. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than Deontay Wilder saying, I want him. You understand? Or Ortiz. These are some big bangers.
Yeah, really big bangers, man. And fights that are entertaining, you know, fights that are going to be with action. And especially me, that I like to attack. I like to come forward. I like to bang. And those are big banger guys. So it's going to be an exciting fight.
Once they announced the Jose Ramirez fight and Josh Taylor, how do you see that fight going? What do you think the ending is going to be like? Who's going to be holding all 4 belts, and how?
Well, I think Jose Ramirez, he's strong-minded, man. He's strong-minded. He's disciplined. He's worried about his family. That's what I really like about him. He's humble, and he got that power, man. He got that power. He has that hunger to get all those belts, you know. And I believe in him, and I'm sure he's going to be the winner. Plus, Rick is doing a really good job too, so it's really good.
And what do you think about the training where he has with Robert Garcia? And Mikey Garcia, a big fan of yours.
Yeah, I actually wanted to go over there. I wanted to go over there to go train with them too, but we just went on a different route. But yeah, man, I got mad love for all them, Mikey Garcia, Robert, everybody out there, you know, Brandon Rios as well. Yeah.
So this next question is coming in. It says, every rapper has a rap name. What's your MC name? What do you call yourself?
Damn. I don't know. I don't know. I never really thought about my rap name. I thought it would just be like Andy Ruiz. I don't know. That would be. I gotta think about that one.
Well, hey, we'll call you two-time, because you're about to be two-time heavyweight champion of the world, baby.
Yeah, two-time. Destroyer two-time.
And this person said it's a female. She says he has 3 songs. What are the name of the songs, and when can we upload them or purchase them?
I haven't named the songs or nothing. We're barely working on mastering the sounds and all that, but we have recorded some of them. So just tune in. You know, it's something new to me, and it's not like a career that I'm trying to do. It's just like a hobby. I had the studio there, all the equipment, so I was just like, you know what, let's vibe, let's make some music. So I think that's what I started.
Who's your production team? Who's your producer? Who's the one making the beats for you?
We got a lot of people helping me out. We got YBE. He's been helping me out a lot, actually. My little brother as well. You know, we're trying to keep the circle small, but just with good vibes, you know. We're having fun in there.
Wow, okay. This one says, any chance you collaborating with Be Real Cypress Hill?
Wow, that would be really cool. Me and Be Real, we keep in touch here and there, but that would be nice if we do music and all that.
Hey, anything's possible. It's your life. You're living the dream right now. And you know, a bits of steel that had Stevie B had. He only has top of the line stuff because he has bars and also has some pipes on him.
Yeah, man. You got his one of my favorite songs from him is Spring Love, and to this day I still bump that.
I know you got to do that with some bumping some weekends or something, you know. Debbie Deb, Trinity.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you like to listen to, man, on your time?
I'm more like a R&B music, you know. I like to be chill. I like oldies. I like R&B, rap. I kind of like everything, but something that I vibe, it's R&B.
R&B. If we're going to write the Andy Ruiz story, what actor is going to portray you?
Sorry, I cut out. What'd you say?
Okay, we're going to write the movie, the Andy Ruiz Jr. story. What actor can play Andy?
My homie Fluffy.
Oh, there you go.
He actually even said that he wanted to play me, so that would be really cool.
There you go. Now, I'm going to give a little shout out to this guy right here. Now, who could play a younger you? I'd have to go with my man Lalo from Lalo's Boxing. Because, I mean, no offense, but someone's been dipping or something, because you guys look like twins at times.
Yeah, I remember people saying that too. Actually, Lalo, shout out to Lalo. He helped me out to promote the fight as well. I messaged him and I told him if he could help me out. And shout out to Lalo, man.
There you go. He's watching, man, and showing love, man. And me and Lalo will be doing some collaboration later on in the future, man. And he's a good dude, and he's making it happen. And yeah, he's one that can get the ball rolling. So I got mad love for him as well. Now, we're about to get to the end of the show, man. But before we do, is there anything you want to release? Anything that's on Andy Ruiz's mind that you just want to get off your chest?
The main thing, I'm just sorry, you know. I'm sorry to all my supporters, to all the fans that wanted me to win, but I took the L. But like I said, there's a new journey, there's a new mission, there's a new part that I'm going to be on top. I'm going to be in 110%. Like I said, I did not take it serious before, but now after losing everything, you see how important it was. So now I'm focused, you know. I don't want that to happen to me again, so I want my belts back. So that's what we're going to do.
Exactly, and that's what I titled one of the tweets today. I want my bounce back, and I can see that happening, Andy. I mean, there's some fights that you probably have to encounter before you get that title shot. Now, when you said you bounce back, does it matter what world champion you share the ring with, from anywhere from Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua? Is it I want Anthony Joshua because of I won, he won, or you just want the heavyweight championship of the world back and take it on maybe the Gypsy King?
I want to fight Anthony Joshua again, and I do want Tyson Fury because that's the bout that I'm just missing out of all the organizations. The WBC, that's the bout that I'm chasing for as well. But there has to be a trilogy. There has to be a third fight. There has to be just one winner. There can't just be one and the other one lost. There has to be a third fight, and like I said, that fight will happen. And right now I'm just focusing on myself and getting right. So by the time next year happens, people are going to be like, whoa, what the hell just happened to Andy Ruiz? Now he's back. Now he's serious. Now he's ready.
Do you guys keep in contact, you and Joshua? Have you reached out to him and say, hey, we still got to take care of some business down the line?
We kept in touch by just by saying thank you to each other, and just showing love to each other. There's no grudges. There's no of us talking bad to each other or anything like that. I have mad love from, but everybody knows there has to be a trilogy. So there will be a trilogy, maybe in Saudi Arabia again too.
There you go. What's been the most shocking or most surprising for you to find out that, hey, I didn't know this celebrity was a fan of mine? I mean, because you're celebrity status now, bro. What celebrity has contacted you or say, hey, I'm an Andy Ruiz fan? Or
you know what? There was a lot. There's so many celebrities that I looked up to when I won the championship bout, and it's a blessing to get messages from them telling me, good job, you made it, stuff like that, And
can you give us some names, Andy? Because they want to know. They want to know.
We got Dwayne, The Rock,
what's up?
Kevin Hart. What else? There's a lot, man. I just got to go through the messages and all that, but like I said, it's a blessing, man.
How about George Lopez or
George Lopez,
Mario Lopez?
Mario Lopez. Shout out to George Lopez. He's always showing love, actually. You know who shows so much love that inspired me too? Hot Cheeto, the Hot Cheeto man.
That's right.
He showed me so much love as well. I met him at the Pacquiao fight, and he's such a wonderful man, dude. He's such a wonderful man, and his story inspires a lot of people as well.
Pacquiao, was that Pacquiao Thurman?
Pacquiao Thurman, exactly.
I saw you that night, remember?
Yeah.
I kept your seat warm. I kept your seat warm for you, bro.
Yeah.
You showed up. I believe it was you and your pops.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was a good fight, man. Manny Pacquiao, he laid them hands.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see him back in the ring. I don't know who he's going to be fighting. I thought he was going to fight Errol Spence. I thought that was going to be a really entertaining fight, but I think he's going to fight Garcia, and I think that's going to be a tough fight. I think Garcia, he's a really good guy too, man. I know him. I know his dad. Really good guys, and, I wish nothing but the best for them, and I hope they get the victory.
No, that is going to be a good fight. I know both camps, man, and if they do fight, that's going to be one hell of a draw. Because I'm cool with Sean Gibbons, man. I'm cool with Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. That's going to be a fight that needs to happen for legacy in those careers, man. Iron sharpens iron. I say that, and they're going to bring out the best in each other.
Sure is, man.
Before I let you go, I'm going to put the promoter's hat on you. You're the promoter right now. You can make any fight happen besides yourself. What 2 fights do you want to make happen on your card?
The one that I really want to see, I want to see Gervonta and Ryan Garcia. I want to see that fight. I want to see, Teofimo or
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, I want to see him. Who's he gonna fight? Him or Gervonta as well. You know, I actually, I'm so proud of him so much too because like a week before he fought, what's his name, Lomachenko, I messaged him and I told him, dude, you got this, you won. What I tell him? I told him to put that out in the universe, like I was saying, and yeah, man, and he did it.
He did. I mean, he fought a great fight. His dad believed him from day one too. Big supporter of his.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a really big trouble for everybody. I think he's gonna be champion for a while.
All right, man. Hey, I got to let you go, but I got to ask you the most important question, Andy. Okay, so I want you to brace yourself. Andy, what is the hottest podcast in Fresno, California,
The Fighting Voice, man. That's what it is, bro. Tune in, everybody. Like I said, you guys show so much love, so much support, so we're here, man. We're here for you guys.
There you are. We're going to drop the ING, my man, because we're the fighter's voice, the only voice that matters, and we're like Andy Ruiz. We're simply knocking out the competition.
That's right, baby. Thank you, man. Shout out to Fighters Boys. Look them up on IG, on YouTube channel, and check my YouTube channel too. A lot of scenes coming soon.
Hey, man, whenever you want to drop some knowledge, man, or talk to young kids going into college, contact us, man. And hey, this platform belongs to you. It belongs to the fighters. It belongs to everybody that has a fight within, and everybody that wants to prove other people that, hey, anything is possible. And you're living proof. We talked about it on the phone. You're living proof of that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Anything is possible. Like I said, they just have to believe in themselves and make it happen. Like I said, thank you, man. Thank you so much. And I mean, I'm happy that my first interview from being back, it was the Fighter's Voice. So tune in, everybody.
I appreciate that, man. And don't forget, we got to go see Rico. We got to get that ink. And me and you got to go toe-to-toe on that scale, my man. We got to make it happen.
Yeah, we're going to do that, man. Let's do it. Thank you again, bro.
Oh, you got it. My pleasure. We're going to let you go. But remember, I'm your host, Richard Ortiz. I want to thank everybody with the questions in the comments. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all of them, but maybe I'll send some to Andy, and then he could answer them, and then I'll send them right back to you, and we can have fun with it. And it's guests like Andy Ruiz that keeps this platform for the fighters. Remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do you. It's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Much love.
Goodbye, but until next week.
Remember.
It's always voiceography at its finest. So on behalf of Richard Ortiz, Cole Escovedo, the special guests, and all the crew right here at the Kick-Ass Podcast, saying hasta luego, babies. And always, thanks for listening.